Hi, my health enthusiasts. I don't know what we're gonna call these bed little chats. But I would imagine with the baby coming that there's probably gonna be more of them. Anyways, for those of you who saw my last video, you saw me at the doctor's office. I broke my foot. And I have so much to say about this. It's crazy. I'm learning a lot in my situation right now. And so if I can help any of you women out there avoid this, that would be amazing, at least so you're not in my position. Anyways, so I'm doing my best to be positive. Thankfully, I have an amazing husband who's straight up being so catering, and it's hard because I'm not gonna lie, this situation is really hard for me. I'm very independent. I am very I like to do things on my own. I like to take care of other people. I like to take care of him. I like to, run his errands and do his tasks and really serve him. And so it's really hard for me to be in this position where literally I have to ask him babe, can you bring me a glass of water? Because you can't, be on crutches and bring your crutches and your body and your pregnant belly into the bedroom and bring your glass of water. It doesn't work. And so it's really hard for me to be every 2 seconds, can you bring me my water? Can you bring me my prenatal vitamins? Can you bring me my snack? Can you bring me an apple? Can you bring me my computer because I can't carry it into here? Can you bring me the label printer because I can't carry the label printer and my computer and my crutches? So anyways, if that just gives you an idea of how helpless I feel right now, there you go. Let me adjust here. Whew. Okay, when you're pregnant, obviously you already feel really vulnerable. You're emotional, things are changing, and all of those have been pretty okay because I've still been able to be super independent. I've still gone on, I try to get at least my 10,000 steps in a day. Obviously that has changed right now. And so I would get all those in and that was fine, but now I can't do that. And so I don't even have that freedom as a person, not even being pregnant, just as a person to go do that because you can't go on a walk with crutches. I can't even drive really because so yesterday I tried to, I drove to a coffee shop and edited the video you guys saw yesterday, and even just from going from the car into the coffee shop with my computer and my purse, just the weight that added to my foot, and somebody's itching me. Just the weight that added to my foot, really was really hurting yesterday. So when I got home, my foot was just hurting. So let me explain what happened. So the bones on top of your foot, right? The bones between your large toe and your second toe that basically connect your ankle, that's the bone that I broke. Is right there. So it's on top of my foot. It's not like my ankle or anything like that. And it's not a deep break to where it's I needed pins or something crazy. So thankfully that didn't happen, but it is just annoying. So to kind of recap, I woke up after the video that you guys actually saw of me eating at Mother's, and I was driving in the car with the blue shirt on. That night, it was hurting really bad still. I woke up the next day, and after laying on it all night and having it iced, I iced and then wrapped it and slept with it like that, I woke up with it so swollen, and I wasn't even on it all night long. And so then the next day after that, it was not only swollen when I woke up, but I was in so much pain also while it was swollen. So I was like, okay, it's been a week. I hurt myself. This is more than just a sprain. This is more than just overuse. This is not pregnancy swelling. This is from what I did. So what did I do? I took 3 weeks off because I had gone home to Illinois. For those of you who follow me on Instagram and stuff, you know this. I had gone to Illinois where my family was, and so I took 3 weeks off of intense gym working out. Now 3 weeks when you're pregnant, taking off the gym, it seems like months, because your body changes so much within those 3 weeks time, at least at the stage that I'm in. In the beginning, not so much, but in the stage that I'm in, you know, that could be like 2.5 pounds, and like you're trying to learn how to work this new weight, right? And your body's adjusting and your hips are moving and everything's just kind of moving. And so anyways, 3 weeks later, I finally get back to my body combat class, which I love. And I had stepped back to do a lunge, not weighted or anything. It was just in my body combat class, so no weights, just body weight. I had stepped back to do a lunge and I heard it pop, and then I was like, something was weird. That was weird. And it hurt really bad. And it felt like it was in my toe at first, and I was like, that's really weird. And so I just thought it was like my shoes. There's my husband. Hold on. Hi, babe. Yeah, but I put my my name in. Yeah, so they're calling me back. Yeah. You are? I might go back. No, I'm just kidding. Oh. Okay. I love you too. Bye. Okay, back to where I was. My foot, yes. So I just thought it was just my shoes, because they say like your feet swell, and a lot of times women have to go like a size up when they're pregnant. I thought my tennis shoes were just too small or something, and like that's what it was. Well, so I didn't stay off of it, of course, except for the next couple of days. I did not like work out. I didn't go to the gym, but I was going on my really long walks. And I think one day I did like 20,000 steps, and then the next day, I don't know, it hurt, but not bad enough. Anyways, apparently it was broken the whole time, and I was continuing to walk on it like an idiot. And so that's where we're at now. With all this said, the biggest thing that I learned is that for those of you who watched me or watched the beginning of my pregnancy vlogs, you know that my vitamin D was like dangerously low. Now, I didn't understand quite, you know, what was going on with all of that. Like, I didn't understand why it was so important. I didn't understand why my midwife was like stressing it. And I honestly, because obviously, you know, when you're an adult and like you're healthy, like you don't go get your blood work done, right? I don't know how long my vitamin D was dangerously low before I got pregnant. I have no idea how long I've been going like that. So, vitamin D, obviously it's from the sun, but I get sun all the time. I'm outside all the time. You guys know I sunbathe. I worship the sun, probably because my body craves it, because I was so low in vitamin D for so long that I like needed it, and it's true. And you guys have watched my other videos, like my husband, if I would get cranky or start to get like upset pre-pregnancy, my husband would be like, you're taking a whole day off, and like you're gonna sit outside, and you know, if you want to work outside, that's fine, but you need to sit in the sun and enjoy it. So that's what he would do, because it would always make me feel better. Long story short, beginning of my pregnancy, I craved eggs and salmon, and it was really hard for me because I had, you know, been eating vegan, and you guys know like I'm pretty balanced for a reason, but I had been eating that way for so long, and it made my digestion so good that I was like scared to eat it. Anyways, salmon and egg yolks are the two highest forms of food as far as vitamin D to get into your body, and mushrooms too. And I was craving those two things. And anyways, so I got off my schedule. Everything got weird. I wasn't taking my vitamin D the way that I should have been, and my foot broke. So what happened was the baby was taking all of my vitamin D and calcium from my bones to make its own bones, and so therefore my bones got brittle. So a normal person with normal vitamin D levels should not, you know, step back in a little gym class and break their foot. Like, that's not normal. But because I had been vitamin D deficient for so long and the baby was taking everything that it could from me, that's what happened. So yeah, with that said, I've back up to 10,000 IUs of vitamin D for the next probably 2 weeks or so, and then I'll back down to 1 a day. Also drinking a lot of juice. I am eating fish. I am eating eggs. Another craving I've had is milkshakes, which is weird. And I definitely think there's a huge thing of like, there's a stigma of pregnant women like craving these crazy things that you're like, but like, are you really craving that? Or are you just like being emotional and you want that, right? So there's that, right? But my cravings have been like really weird. Like in the very beginning it was beets, salmon, mushrooms, egg yolks. And most of those things are high in vitamin D. So anyways, there's definitely that. Milkshakes. Milk is another form for you to get vitamin D. Do I like dairy? No, I think dairy is horrible for you. I do not think we need to be ingesting it. But your body is totally different when you're pregnant, and it craves different things, and like it's so different, the things that you need when you're pregnant versus when you're not pregnant. So that's been a little challenging. It was a little challenging for me to like grasp at first. But I'm doing good now. So if you're watching this and you are pregnant and you're 31 weeks or you're 30 weeks or you're, I don't know, 19 weeks, or maybe you just found out you're pregnant and somehow you found my videos and you're just sitting at home binge watching them, listen to your body. Like, listen to your body. Before I even knew that my vitamin D levels were low, I had like a mental breakdown. I had a panic attack. I called my husband. I was crying. I was like, babe, if I do not get eggs in my body right now, I'm gonna freak out. And he like thought I was totally crazy. He thought I was just like emotions talking, and I was driving, and I'm like, babe, I'm not kidding. Like, I'm shaking, like something's wrong. I thought it was my blood sugar, which it probably could have been that also. But a couple days later, we found out that my vitamin D was really low. So just really interesting. I was like, straight up, I told him, I'm like, babe, please tell me where you're at. If you're not home in 10 minutes with a carton of eggs, like, I'm gonna go to Denny's. Like, I have to get eggs into my body. It was the most bizarre thing. And the week prior to that, I had bought salmon at Sprouts because I was just like, it was so weird. My husband doesn't eat salmon. Like, I don't eat salmon. I bought it, brought it home, cooked it, and he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, I made this for you, because I didn't want to eat it, but really inside my body was telling me, lady, you need vitamin D. Now, is there ways that I could have researched and found this to be plant-based? Maybe, possibly, but I went plant-based for my health, and I discovered that, especially now being pregnant, that there's certain things that I need that I can't get from just eating beans and rice and potatoes. So anyways, if you're pregnant and you know you're feeling like shame, or maybe even you're pregnant and like you can't eat healthy, and I've had a lot of you message me, and I love that you guys are messaging me on Instagram about this stuff, and a lot of you have just felt awful. Like, don't feel bad. And this is one thing I talk about too, is that we get in these restriction like labels of eating, whether it's raw or vegan or low carb raw or I don't know, what's some other ones? High protein raw, or high protein vegan, or just whatever. And then I feel like people get stuck there, and it's not realistic. And our bodies are not the same always, and our bodies don't do the same always, and they have different needs. So anyways, with that said, I'm out of breath. I look like a whale. You guys, this belly is out of control. Anyways, with that said, like I said, if you guys are pregnant and you're watching this, I hope this is helpful for you. I hope you feel freed from this. I hope that you don't feel stuck in that whole like vegan mindset of like it has to be this, like all or nothing. No, I hope you find balance, and I hope that you find a good happy place. Of course, you know, kale, putting a big humongous kale smoothie in your body is probably going to be better than a dead fish, right? Yeah, but there is certain things that my body right now in these stages need from that fish. So that's what I'm saying. Anyways, I hope you guys love this video, my random. If you guys like this style of video, if you would rather just see me chat with you more than like, I don't know, showing you my day or showing you what I eat, then give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the bell. And I'll try to do more of these, because this would be way easier for me to just chat with you on a realistic level instead of like creating this whole video. Anyways, so that's it, you guys. Thanks for watching. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe. If you're pregnant, please write in the comments below when your due date is and what you're having so the other women could see it. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye.